Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. I just want to give everybody a little tips on how to fight against diabetes. As I mentioned on my other videos, after I retired from the Marine Corps back in 2013 up until December of last year, 2025, I was overweight, diabetic, and got fat livers. And so I had to do my research on how to reverse diabetes, get rid of fat livers, and how to lose weight. And so I will share a little bit of that with you guys on how I did it. I'll make it short so that, and straight to the point, so that you guys don't have to deal with hours and hours of information, because I don't want to become an expert. By all means, I'm not an expert. I'm just an average Joe like everyone else, but I got my information from experts and doctors. So I just want to share that with you guys, the easy part, just the simples. Basically, the secrets. You don't have to go through all the details, just the secrets. And all you gotta do is just do it, okay? So I learned that. So during my research, I learned that diabetes is a dietary disease and it's reversible. It's not genetic like everybody was told or like everybody claims to be. Fat livers, your livers is the most resilient organs in your body system that, even if you cut a piece off, it will grow back. And if you damage it through eating junks and it gets fat, all you gotta do is just quit eating junks and allow your livers to recover, and it will recover, it will heal. And also find out how to lose weight. Okay, and so for me to make sure my livers recover, I drink apple cider vinegars, like a tablespoon of apple cider vinegars in a glass of water before I go to sleep. So I just get a organic apple cider vinegars, pour in a tablespoon, pour in a glass, fill it up with water, stir it, drink it before I go to sleep every night. And then that takes care of my fat livers. It takes time. It does not happen overnight. And most importantly, you have to stop eating sugar, carbs, rice, noodles, pizza, pasta, all that stuff. Okay, so I'll go over that. And then in order for me to drop my weight, I learned that I have to allow my body to use my fat. Otherwise, I cannot lose weight, because my body has stored all those weights in case of rainy days, and I can use it as energy. But if I keep on eating before I even get hungry, or before my body even get a chance to use my fat for energy, then I will never lose fat. So I learned that you have to stop eating for a long period of time, like around 16 hours a day, in order for your body to start using your fat for energy. And you have to eat properly in order for your body to use your fat too. So, and it'll be easier for your body to make the switch to use fat for energy from sugar to energy. Yeah. So I will eat, like, for my diet during the time that I was trying to lose weight, I would eat like boiled eggs with guacamole, avocado stuff. I just boil some eggs, like 4 or 5 eggs, and get a big old containers of guacamole from Costco, and I just eat with that every time I eat lunch. And then for dinner, I would eat either steak, chicken, or meat, any sort of meat, and that's it. And I did not eat anything else, just drink water. Yeah, you gotta drink enough water and have enough salt in your system. So I just put like squeezed lemons into my water and put some salt in there. So I drink like kind of sour, salty water. Yeah, so I did that for like 2 weeks, and I started losing weight, you know, and then I just continued doing that for another 2 months. So I did a total of 3 months around there, and that's when I dropped most of my weight from like 180 down to 145, right? And then at that point, I figured I can add more stuff to my food and go a little bit easy. And so I started eating like raspberry, blueberry, blackberries, salad, and I will eat like mangoes too, but not the sweet mango, the like still kind of green and sour. I eat those too, and still continue to give myself 16 hours windows, you know, not eat nothing until noon the next day. From 5 p.m. till noon the next day, then I have my lunch, and at 5 I have my dinner. I just keep doing that, and then I drop some more weight to 138 pounds, and then I started experimenting different things, you know, just like try the carnivore for a couple months, and carnivore, it works as advertised, but I didn't lose any weight. I just feel good. I just feel really good. Like all my aches and pain, like joint pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, all of that stuff gone after a week of carnivores. And I never feel tired. You know, I always have energy. But then I like my variety of food. So right now I'm still eating, I'm still eating like pho once in a while, but that's it. Maybe 2-3 times a month. But I'm not eating all the noodles. I just take a couple bites, but I eat most of the meats and the broth, and that's it. No sugar, no pizzas, no carbs, not like before. You have to make a trade-off. And so, yeah, that's what I did to drop a lot of weight and to maintain my weight so far. And so far, 6 months ago, my VA doctor did some blood tests, and she told me I'm no longer diabetic. And I asked her if she can do an ultrasound to see if my liver is still fat. But she said, since I'm already dropping a lot of weight, it's pretty sure that my liver is good, you know, that I was able to drop weight. And so that was, you know, comforting. So it won't hurt for you to just try it, you know, experiment it, try it, do your research. Just for the record, I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor, I'm just an average Joe like everybody else. The only thing is, I'm just willing to do whatever it takes to get rid of my belly fat, my double chin, and my fat livers, you know, so that I don't have to suffer so much living the rest of my life with all kinds of difficulties. Because dealing with my service-connected issues from the military is already hard enough, and I don't want to add more stuff to it. So I'm just willing to do whatever it takes. So it is up to you to make your choice, pick your battle. So yes, that's a little tips on how you can fight against diabetes. Like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel so that the people that you care about can also help themselves if they wanted to. Okay, and so see you on the next video.